So hi everybody and welcome back to the Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 89 and in this video we are talking about movable components, and in this video I will demonstrate you how you can move a plane to a target destination, so you can put a step on it or something like that, and it's very useful in games at all. That's why we make this. So let's get started. First of all, there are different ways to do this one. I show you one very simple way, and the simple way is just create a blueprint, and let's get started with a blueprint. So I'm in my blueprints folder, right click, and then we go to the blueprint class, click on it, click on actor, because we want to place this blueprint which we are creating in our world, and are also able to spawn it. Let's call it BP, in my case blueprint, and I call it movable plane because I'm going to create a movable plane. Then we save fast all, then we open up this blueprint and I dock it here on the top so I can switch right and back, forth and back. And yeah, so the next thing is we can add here a plane, but a plane has a problem. I can't set up the set height. That's why I'm going with a cube, and I make from a cube a plane. So let's select this cube. I call this not a cube, I call this let's call it cube, but plane would be okay too. So let's continue. So first of all, I scale this here. I select this cube on the right side in details panel. I go to scale and I write here 3 for X and 3 for Y, and let's write 0.05 for Z. And let's see, yes, it has a little bit height that I want. In this case it's perfect. All right, this one you can compile, save, and now we switch from the viewport to the event graph where we will set up our coding stuff so it can move. So I delete all the nodes without event begin play because this one I won't use, and we are using only one node actually here, which is the node which moves the component, and it's called component. Let's see here, component move to, yeah, here is it, move component to, it is called. So this node here we need, and you can already see we have here different options, but we don't need all, only if you want, of course, make some other functionalities, add some functionalities and so on, but we make a very basic one. So what we really need here are 3 things: this component here, this target relative location, and this over time. This is the speed, how fast it reaches this target location. So first of all, let's start with the component. Component means which component to move to. In our case, our cube. I grab it from the left side and do it here, and then I connect it to the component. So this one is done. The next thing is the target location. There are different ways how you can get a target location. For example, you just place here a dummy object and read the values, and then just write the values here directly in it. You can make here, promote this one to a variable, and then get the target location in a different way. But in this case, what I'm going to do is actually use another approach, not the best one, but this one, and I use target points. And yeah, I use target points. And what are target points? Target points actually, let me show you this. You go here on top, you go here, and then you go here to all classes and you write target points. And if you do this, then you see this one, but also here is a target point. Of course, you can make this one also with this, where is this, window, place actors, and then right here target points, and you will find it as well, just as an info. So we have here target points. Here is one target point, and this target point is like you can see here in details, it has the transform, and all other things we are going to ignore because I'm doing this just for this transform property. All other things I don't need. So the target point means where your where your component will move to. This is it. And in my case, I have first to place, of course, my blueprint, which I created in our world. So I go here down and put my blueprint, for example, here. So this is my start point as well. So where our plane will start, and I say, okay, from here I want that you go up to this point where the target point right now is. Yes, let's make it a little bit up, and so it's moving a little bit up and a little bit in this forward direction. All right, so we have a target point, and now the question is how I get this target point here in it. There are I use all time the same thing, and the same thing is just get all actor of class. And if you go use this node, it's the standard node. Just remember, don't use this node with a tick event, because that's the worst place you can use a node like this one. And then here in the drop down, search for the target point which you are just dropped in your scene. Target point. So and make sure that this one is really the name which you have here. Yes, in my case, target point. And then the same procedure what we all do. This is all time a standard procedure here, that you will, when you get any actor, then you get here this get node here from the array, get a copy, and then we are done with this one. This one is just to get access to this target point here, what we have. Now with this done, we have access. The next step is, of course, why we did this all, because we want the location. And I can ask for the location from here. I say location. Okay, we have here many informations, a little bit more accurate. We have to find the one, and here I already see here, get actor location. This one looks good, and that means I get the actor location, which is when I show you this one as well. Here I have selected my target point. I go to details, and it will give you exactly this one here. That means get actor location. Perfect. I connected, and our second one is done as well. So now we have this queue. The last thing is time. This time is too fast. This will just rocket jump to the destination, and I can't step onto it, so I make it a little bit much longer. Let's say here 10 seconds. Perhaps this one is also too fast. Let's write here 50 seconds. This one is very long, but I just want to demonstrate to you that it's possible to go in. So I just start, and now I was too far away already. All right, so let's put them here a little bit closer to our start point. So no. Okay, but you get the idea. Even I can't jump in. Let's see if I do it here, man. All right, I'm already on it. Okay, that's it. So you get the idea. I have now a platform which is transporting me to a destination, and this is very, very helpful in games. Also, if you make something like, I don't know, you want to go up and there is something, a platform. Now I'm down, and of course we can code here a little bit more, because now it reaches this point and you say, hey, it should go back again. So you can make here something like go back to the start point. What you have to do is then just copy this one, what we already have. So this one, copy here. The only thing what you here need is, again, for example, this target, yes, this target location. And there is, again, many ways. But this time I'm lazy. I'm not interested in a target point. And this is the second way I show you now. Instead of using a target point like here, you can just use the hard-coded values. What I mean with that is, you can see I selected now the plane, right? Now we go here in details, and now in location, and now you directly see this hard-coded values. And just use this one here. Let's copy them one by one. That's bad anyhow, but it works. Paste them here, and now I have this, copy this one here as well. And then what is that? 0, 0, 0. That one is 0 only. Okay. What's that? Where is that gone? That was strange. Okay. Paste. That was 0, but why is that gone? Compile, save. Okay, one more time. Copy this one here, copy. And now you can see, let's see. Paste. So now you, oops, no, what's going on? Okay, now I get what's happening. The 0, 0 was there anyhow. Anyway, now it's okay. Okay, now it's okay. All right, so what you can see now is I just typed in the values, and if you do this one, it's actually a little bit better for performance, because you see we don't need all this cast here, right? If you use hard-coded values. But the problem is, if you have something like that, if you want to change this value, for example, then you have to go into the code, let's say into the blueprint, and have to manipulate it. So that's the downside. So in general, you would make normally something like promote to variable, yeah, and then change the variable here anyhow. That's also, but in this case, I keep this one, and let's make here a very fast back speed. Let's say I go back in 4. I'm not sure if I can go fast this back, and here, let's say this one in 10. And you can see this one is also interesting. Let's play. And now I'm flying almost, and now I'm back faster than 4 probably. Now I reach my point, and now I fly back much faster. But anyhow, this target point was not the right point. It worked. So this one is the destination. Perhaps I wrote something wrong, but you get the idea, right? So that was not the right point anyhow. I don't know what I did there again. Okay. With that said, I think you get the idea with this moving options, and here you can make much more coding things. There are millions of options here, millions, infinitive options I would rather say, but this is a good start point for base, for starters, beginners, and you can make here fantastic things with that. And if you have any questions or any complaints, just write in the comments. I try to fix them. And with that said, I stop this video, and good luck. Bye.